Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you,
We're so
Morgan.
excited for this. I have to ask
Yes.
you, how are you feeling about Paris coming up?
I am so excited about Paris. I'm excited because I feel like we kind of needed a redo from Tokyo, because Tokyo was such a weird Olympics. It was unusual. Everyone was masked. Nobody was hugging. No families were here. It was such a different Olympics. And I'm so anxious for this to come back, and especially for these gymnasts to get to perform in front of like crowds and people. So I can't wait.
And I know you love gymnastics.
Yes, I do.
You kind of took on this role,
Yeah.
a little bit, a motherly role for them when they were in Tokyo.
Mm-hmm.
Simone went through something really traumatic, having to drop out.
Yeah.
But then you see the storyline with Suni succeeding. So how has your relationship really grown with this group?
I mean, I just saw them for the first time in, I don't know, several months. And when I saw them, I felt like it was old home week. Like I just hugged Simone and Suni and Jordan. And I was just thinking, like, I feel like I've known them since forever. I mean, think about it. Simone was 19 when she won the gold in Rio. She's 27 years old now. She's gonna go for it again. And I feel like I've watched them grow up and mature, all of them. And there's something special about them still being together right here, right now, and hopefully going off to Paris together.
I know, it's really fun to watch. So how many Olympics have you covered now?
Oh God, girl. Don't make me count. I think Roker's covered more, but I don't even remember how many I've covered. I think as far back as Torino, which was, I don't know, in the Flintstone era, but it gets more and more fun when you're watching these athletes develop, because think about this, like, when was the last time you actually got to be an eyewitness to someone's life changing? It's like 1 minute, who's that person? The next minute, that same person is a household name. And you get to watch it in real time. And like the countries comes together, these kids' lives are changed. It's like, it's celebration city, and it's the best.
It really is. So many life-changing moments for these athletes. And that brings me to ask you the question, what are some of your favorite moments that you've witnessed with the Olympics?
Well, mine usually center around gymnastics because I love these kids. And I think when Simone just kind of, for a lot of people, were like, who's that girl? People were learning to pronounce her name. And she was like, gold, 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 gold. And there was something about her in that moment. And I still remember that Olympics. It was in Rio. She had a big crush on Zac Efron. Huge crush. Huge, huge, huge. So I called Zac Efron. I'm like, can you please come to Rio? He was like, wait, what? We had this whole to-do. After that, we had him outside the door. He walked in and surprised them. And it reminded me that they are still young, bubbly kids who are actually doing something that can be seen as very serious, but is also a lot of fun. And it reminded you that they're girls with crushes who are crushing it at the Olympics. Like, I think there's something about that really hit me.
And now Simone, of course, is married.
Yes.
To Mr. Simone Biles.
Oh, don't tell him that. delete.
I said it, not Hoda. And so there's just so much that has really happened since Tokyo, right? And you've kind of been there every step of the way.
When you think about how her life has evolved, I mean, she went through what is arguably one of the most traumatic, if not the most traumatic, one of the most traumatic things in her life. She's had a difficult upbringing, so this was a big deal. But to watch her meet a man online who she falls in love with, who she's building a house with and a life with, and then she's sitting there wondering, like, were my best gymnastics days over? Or is there still another one for me? And she decides, there's another one for me. I'm gonna write my story. They're not gonna write my story. I get to write my own story. And that's what I love about her. She takes ownership of her story, her life, and she doesn't let someone else take it from her. So watch her. She's rewriting her own story. This is the ending. This is the ending that she's writing.
And talk about taking control of your own story. We've seen that from you time and time again. And I just want to highlight your career and really my admiration for it, because you started out in the little ranks and small markets going around, and then getting that opportunity with Dateline and on to NBC and then the Today Show. So when you think about your career, what would you tell younger Hoda?
I think I would say I'm glad you didn't pay attention to the odds because they were probably stacked against you, but you never looked at those. I think I would say blessings come when it's their time. Don't worry. Everyone's blessings come when they're supposed to come. All of mine came after 50, which if you would have told a younger me that, I probably would have fainted. But now it's glorious to have all the best parts of my life happening at this stage. And I think I would have reminded her that work is important, but life is more so. And enjoy all of it. And, be happy you're a fighter.
Mm-hmm. And your little girls, they are so adorable.
The only reason they didn't cry when I left this time was because I told them I was going to go see Simone. Simone Biles? I go, yeah. She goes, okay, mom, take a picture. Mom, I was like, oh my God, why isn't anyone crying that I'm leaving? Now they're like, bye. But
say hi to Simone for us.
Simone is their girl, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and so I wanted to ask you about your girls and your career. Mm-hmm. Really, a lot of moms at home can relate to the work-life balance struggle. Yeah. How do you do it with you are at the top of the industry. How do you balance?
I don't know, man. I think I try to do a be here now situation, which is when I'm at work, I'm 100 at work, 100. And when I step in the door, I'm 100 at home. And I think balance always seems tricky to me because I feel like I'm never quite doing it right. Like sometimes I come home from work because I've had a really super long day and I'm out of juice. And I'm like, why am I giving them the crumbs of the day? They should have the best part of me, not what's left over after a day at work. But I try to give myself some grace and say, look, girl, you will nourish these kids, teach them well, and try to give yourself a little grace. So I think Be Here Now works for me, and I think I try to teach my kids that too.
Being present.
Yeah, just be there in the moment, because I just think, look, life is short, and I want every moment with my kids to matter, because I know life is finite, and I don't want to waste it, and I want them to understand, like, mommy loves you, but I want them to love a passion, whether it's a hobby or a job, but love something. So I don't ever say to them, I'm so sorry, mommy has to go to work. I say, mommy loves work, because I do. And I want them to love something. So it's not as if everything good is taking me away from them. And so I think as they grow, they're learning that when I'm happy, they're good. So I try to make sure that my life feels happy so that I can give them that.
With this profession, we cover tragedy, we cover triumphs. How have you, through the years, learned to navigate kind of that mental health ping pong that we have sometimes?
I think every single thing you put in your brain and your spirit becomes part of you. So if you watch, the Housewives all day, you'll come a certain way. If you gamble all day, if you whatever. So news to me is kind of that way too. If you ingest it day, morning, noon, and night, it is too much to carry. So I am very careful about what I allow in. During my work hours, I let it all come in because I want to know everything. When that time is done, when I'm at home, I am not constantly checking because I can't, my being can't take it, So I feel like you're a product of everything that you ingest. So I'm very careful about what I allow in, and the people too. They say like you're the sum total of the 5 people you spend the most time with, so choose wisely. I choose wisely. So I try to keep my circle, my people all tight, because it's all nourishing.
Right. That's a battle back and forth, turning it off. And you get a little bit out of that.
I know. It takes it out of you, but it's really worth it if you can. It's like a discipline almost.
Yeah. So when you are getting ready for your morning, I know you are up at 2 a.m., 3 a.m.
Yes.
When you're ready for your morning, what is your favorite music to turn on?
A good one. Okay, so my favorite music to turn on, there's a song that I love, and it reminds me of my girls. It's by India Arie, and it's called I Am Light. If you play it, it will like fill your soul instantly. So there's something about that song that I often play in the morning that is just, it's like a warm hand on my heart. I'm like, let's start this day. So I wake up, I do a little prayer meditation, I scribble in my journal, I try to, just take some time, and so that I'm set before I step out the door. If I wake up and go, oh God, what happened? He lost
the emails, the push alerts.
You're the most vulnerable when you open your eyes and you're allowing it all in. So I'm like, you wait till I'm ready. And when I'm ready, I'll see you, just not yet. And then once I feel like my feet are firmly on the ground, then I let it all come in.
That's great. I know you are a Taylor Swift fan.
Of course.
So I wanted to give you some friendship bracelets that I made. And they're Olympic themed, so it's red, white, and blue.
Are you kidding?
You want to check them out.
Wait a minute.
I got one right here, a little preview.
Wait a minute. Ready for it? You know that's how Simone starts her floor routine. Wait, are you kidding? Am I going to give this to Simone?
You can do whatever you want. If you want to share with the crew.
Okay.
Share with the crew.
I'm going to share with the crew.
Plenty.
Wait
Once
a minute.
Started, I felt like I couldn't stop.
Did you really do this? Did you made these? Mm-hmm. You're so cool. I can't believe you did that. Olympics.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, how about if we make sure that each member of the team gets one and each member of our team gets one?
Oh,
would you freak out if you saw Simone wearing you? Are you ready for it? Okay, hold on.
Oh my goodness.
As long as we have enough.
Biles. I have a Sudi.
Wait,
you
what?
keep that one because that's got a little charm on it.
God, you're so sweet. I can't believe you did that.
Oh,
that was
you're
so
welcome.
nice. Thank you.
I had to do something special.
Oh,
you're not in Minneapolis often.
Thank you,
It's
USA.
exciting time for the child.
I love it. I love it. I'm going to make sure everyone gets one. You're the sweetest.
Well, thank you
so
much for your time. You're so sweet. Oh, and that's for your girls. So that they're with you when you're in Paris.
Oh, that is beautiful. Wow.
Oh, you're going to make me cry. You're going to make me cry.
No, I didn't. I thought we were going to be cheering for Simone. Anyway, thank you so much. That was so beautiful. Oh, my God. Look how cute. So sweet. Haley, Joy, and Hope Catherine. Okay.
There you go.